FiveAA Mornings
with Matthew Pantelis.
11 on FiveAA. Well, let's talk about the best of SA here on FiveAA, about celebrating and profiling some of the great brands in our state. Today, we are celebrating Respirico and their, somebody from the senior management team at Respirico, Shane Ladhams, is here in the studio. Shane, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Matthew. Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about Respirico. How long have you been operating here in SA?
Respirico is coming up for our 20-year anniversary next year, which is very exciting. Respirico is a family-owned and operated business. Greg Pittman started the business 19 years ago. And over the years, we've grown to now employing 55 South Australians across our 6 branches and 4 clinics over the state, including in regional areas.
Okay, fantastic. So you're here to stay, you'd have to say.
Absolutely.
Well, that sort of start over a couple of decades. God, I imagine the technology would have changed considerably in that period.
Absolutely, it sure has. We've got 3 areas of expertise, being sleep, respiratory and mobility, and across all 3 areas there's been lots of change, from the funding available for people to gain accessibility to these pieces of equipment, as well as the equipment themselves have changed dramatically.
I imagine too, one of your core things would be putting patients first.
Absolutely. That's a big key of the success of the business, I believe. We've maintained our family values of always putting people before profits, and by doing this, it has grown the business, absolutely. So when you come in to see us, it's not about trying to sell you the most expensive service or piece of equipment. Yeah. It's about finding out what's the right service and the right piece of equipment for you.
Yeah, fantastic. So, look, 19 years ago, the NDIS didn't exist. So you've got to deal with that, with people with SA Health, GPs and NDIS as well, I imagine.
Yeah, so the NDIS is very big, particularly in the mobility part of the business, where we're working closely with the NDIS and OTs to find the right piece of equipment to help people to maintain their independence, live the healthy and fun lifestyles that they love doing, and helping them to stay within their own homes rather than having to go into a facility. Yeah. Yes, we do help and provide equipment for people in the facilities, but our main focus on the NDIS side of things really is helping people to do the things that they love. So it could be something as easy as helping to be able to get dressed or be able to bath or shower themselves, easier getting in and out of a car, for example, or if they do have to surrender their license and can't drive, we have mobility scooters and pieces of equipment to help them to be able to get around.
Oh, fantastic. Now, I've read some of your live reads in the past, and obviously helping people with sleep apnea is a big part of what you do. Sleep apnea, so many people might have it and don't know.
Absolutely. There's a very large number of people in the community who are suffering from sleep apnea who are undiagnosed, which is a real worry. Sleep apnea can cause high blood pressure, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, or even heart arrhythmias. Yeah. And there's an easy way of being able to diagnose and a drug-free solution to it.
Okay. For people who might think they have, or their partner probably is more aware of it or not, because snoring is a huge symptom of sleep apnea, go to your GP and how does it work from there?
Well, for those people who aren't, the short-term problems that people are experiencing would be poor focus, irritability, excessive sleepiness, even micro-sleeps, perhaps when someone's driving, which can be a cause of a car accident. If someone's experiencing those sorts of symptoms, or someone that they know is experiencing those sorts of symptoms, it's important to encourage them to go see their GP. Yeah. The GP is going to ask them a series of questions, and they can then refer them for a sleep study if that's what's required. We offer in-home Medicare covered, so there's no out-of-pocket expense sleep studies. Okay. Where people will come into one of our clinics at the end of the day. We'll set them up on the equipment, which they go home with. That equipment is taking measurements and recording data while the person sleeps in their own bed. Yep. We get that equipment back, send that data off to a sleep physician locally in South Australia who will report and score that data. And if they're found to have sleep apnea, then we can start talking about what therapy is right for them, whether it go down the surgery route, mandibular splint, or what we specialise in, CPAP, which stands for continuous positive airway pressure.
And that's the machine the mask thing you wear.
That's right. Yeah. And they've changed lots over the years. And with technology, they're now virtually silent, the machines. Okay. And the masks, even where it might be a full face mask, used to look like something that resembled a scuba diving mask. Now they're a really small thing that sits just under the nose and just covers the mouth, so it doesn't feel so intrusive.
Okay, isn't that amazing? Technology moves along. For people listening now, here we go. If you'd like to go along to the Best of SA, we'll give you the chance to call in right now. There's a couple of tickets to the Best of SA dinner and a $200 Respirico ScooterWorld voucher. Fantastic. Dinner's on Friday the 16th, Friday week, of course, at the Adelaide Oval. Jump on the line now, 8223 0055. And if you're caller number 3, you will score that wonderful prize, $200 voucher for Respirico ScooterWorld and 2 tickets to the Best of SA dinner. Here with Shane Ladhams from Respirico. Shane, you mentioned mandibular splints. That's a different form of treatment, is it, for people with sleep apnea?
Yep. So mandibular splints more resembles a mouth guard that pushes your lower jaw forward, which helps to open up that airway. The problem with mandibular splints is you can't trial before you buy, and they have to be made individual for that person. So there's a large out-of-pocket expense in excess of $2,000. Where CPAP, you can go on a trial, which is virtually very inexpensive, and there's lots of funding options out there available to help with this. Sometimes it is free of charge. But you can actually trial the machine in your own home. We can match up the right mask and the right machine, regardless of brand, to be able to get you the right therapy, which is the most important thing out of all of this. Getting the right therapy, because the people getting the right therapy are more likely to use it. And then straight away, you're starting to get better sleep, so you're not so tired, you're not so irritable. And then those other things like the type 2 diabetes and the heart issues and things, the risk lessens straight away.
Getting involved with the Best of SA, what does it mean for Respirico?
We are a very proud South Australian business, and we love working with other South Australian businesses who really have that community at best at mind.
All right, fantastic. And if people have any inquiries about sleep apnea or want more information, how's the best way to get in touch?
You can phone us on 1-800-208-826 or visit our website at respirico.com.au, and you can book an appointment or speak to one of our friendly staff.
All right. Shane, great meeting you today. Thank you for coming in. Bronwyn from Keswick is the winner today of the $200 Respirico voucher and 2 tickets to the FiveAA Best of SA dinner on a Friday the 16th of June at the Adelaide Oval. When you need to sleep better, breathe better, or just have a little help staying mobile, visit Respirico Healthcare. Shane Ladhams from Respirico. Great meeting you, Shane. We'll catch you at the dinner.
What makes